Hi there.
Hello.
Well, we've just reached the end of day one at the ACMP conference here in beautiful, hot and very humid Orlando, Florida. Maite, how was day one?
Day one, full and packed with goodies.
What did you think of the opening keynote, Diane Kander?
Yes, that was actually very inspiring. She has a very interesting story, life-wise. Lots of tough things happened to her, and just making us think of, keeping in mind, front mind, that we can do so much better. That's the key thing I took away.
And who knew Snoop Dogg did so many things, did so many ventures? I have a new admiration for Snoop Dogg that I didn't have. I actually know who he is now. So
yeah, with the Paris Olympics, seeing him everywhere, that was quite funny. And then with Diane Kruger. So
I think one of the things that I loved that I actually ended up using in my talk was reinventing yourself every year, and instead of giving yourself a birthday, making you first number point, then the last number of the year.
Yeah.
And so each year coming up with a new version and deciding what version of the new you you're going to present. That was a presentation from NAV Canada. So in that air services, air traffic control space, someone that's quite familiar to Blue Seed. Yeah, it was a really good session. They spoke a lot about what we would call an enterprise view of change, and how they've actually, it's been a 5-year journey for them to get, true meaningful data out of their kind of enterprise view, and how they've actually escalated that to the point that it's now, been taken seriously enough to make decisions. I think the thing that stood out for me, I guess, is not so much the individual speakers, although it was good to see Sam, another Aussie, over here talking at the conference, and talking about some real practical AI tools and how to use them. I guess it surprised me, a little bit, was the base level of understanding from a lot of people in terms of the tools. And I think, as we were saying earlier, there does seem to be a lot of the focus here is around just getting that base level of usage and using some of the tools for using some AI tools around change management. But the big question around the amount of change that is coming, that is going to be caused by the introduction, or what did Tim Creasy phrase it, the infusion of AI into organisations. There's not a lot of talk around what that means, like the big question.
Yeah, I totally agree. In terms of, my takeaway of day one is that it's very much lessons from yesterday, or how do you do it now, what's happening now, versus my expectation. And that's where your keynote was very different to the others. We're talking more like high level, strategic level, futuristic view, elevated view. And how do you anticipate, how do you get better, and all of that, versus today you need to do this.
So that's it for our day one wrap here from the ACMP conference in Orlando, Florida. Looking forward to tomorrow. Maite, what's on your agenda?
A lot about AI. 4 out of my 5 sessions are about AI, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the AI narrative changes from what we've heard today. But I think 7 out of the sessions have the word AI in the title, or are about AI without saying AI. So that's all for now. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye.